Welcome to today's recovery check-in, setting you up for a strong recovery for the next 24 hours. And we are going to be talking about finding a therapist. So if you're already in therapy, that is absolutely fantastic. Having an addiction counselor, whether you are at the start of your recovery, or in early recovery, middle recovery, or long-term recovery, it's great to have that support, isn't it? And so if that's you, maybe when is the last time you had a check-in and talked about how you're doing? If it's been a while, then reach out, book a session, give them a call, have a chat, and just do a reflection. If you're doing really well, just check in and talk about what's going well and what isn't going so well. And, your therapist is very good for helping you just keep check on where you're at, maybe what you could do better, what to watch out for. Sometimes we just can't see those things kind of creeping in. So if you aren't in therapy, have a think about today reaching out for a therapist, having a look for a therapist. You can go to the iacp.ie or Addiction Counsellors Ireland, or you can ring your GP and ask, do they suggest anybody? Go online, do a Google, look for an addiction counsellor. I think if you're starting recovery or you're having problems with dependency or addiction or process behaviours, make sure that you are looking for somebody who has that addiction training. I think that's really important. And your therapist will help to really propel you forward in terms of your recovery, help to set you up nicely. They might do an assessment, help you understand what recovery means, what abstinence and sobriety means. If it's a process recovery like addiction, porn addiction or gambling addiction or something like that, they're going to help you understand what to do next. You're not supposed to know. So your addiction counsellor is the person who facilitates your sessions, who will bring you through those early days of recovery and really help to set you up, provide you with support, maybe worksheets, really get you to focus in on what your needs are. So you can go to the iacp.ie, addictioncounsellors.ie, do a search. Are you thinking of doing it online, face-to-face, whatever you're thinking about? Don't overthink it. I think so many people overthink finding a therapist. So you might have to try one or two or even three therapists. It doesn't matter. Every time you go for therapy, it's a new learning for you. So that's what we're focusing on today. If you're not in therapy, take some time out, find a therapist. If you're in group support, maybe they might be able to recommend a therapist. Maybe you have your eye on somebody already. If you would like to work with me, please just go to my website, orlareid.ie, and we can get you started there. So have a think about it. Set your intention for the next 24 hours. Look around, see who feels like a good fit. You won't regret it. I promise you, you won't regret it. And you can't do recovery alone. So having that group support, having your addiction counsellor, having the support of family, maybe a GP if it's a substance addiction, talking to friends, getting new peer support is all going to really help you take a much faster step forwards. Can't do it on your own. So don't keep trying to do it on your own. Just reach out, take a chance. You won't regret it.